When you're setting up your pricing structure and your floor pricing for eBay, do you spend hours staring at the analytical data that eBay provides you? Whether it's click-through rates, whether it's how many specific items you have on a sale, whatever that analytical data looks like, do you spend time sifting through it trying to find the best performance for your store, whether you're utilizing ChatGPT or Reddit forums or any of that other critical information to see what others are doing? If you have, this might be the video for you. Hi, my name is Sam with Loomis Card Craze, where I buy, sell, trade Pokemon cards and various other TCGs on eBay. Recently, I've started to scale and grow my business. This is some information I wish I knew back 2 years ago when I first started doing this, where I thought, ooh, one individual card sale, that's fantastic. I hope it snowballs. And I look back at my last year and a half, I'm like, holy smokes, if I had started this back then, the snowball would have really taken off. Unfortunately, I didn't. So I would encourage you, learn from my mistakes, utilize my knowledge and what I'm sharing with you for steps in your future adventures, what you're looking to do and what you're looking to get out of this experience. It's completely up to you. So anyway, I'm going to dive right into it. Recently, within the last 90 days, I've started looking at my structure of eBay. Previously, I had all of my cheap bulk cards, whether it was Pokemon bulk, Yu-Gi-Oh, sports cards, junk wax era, baseball, all of those cards, right? I had them listed for $1.39 because I thought, hey, I just want to get rid of them. Money comes in. Yes, it's only 18 cents, but the card's gone and I make money, right? That was my way of looking at it. However, I'm starting to realize as I dive more into this world, that's not the right way to look at it. Yes, the cheaper cards people are going to buy them, right? Which was my issue. I was selling 10 to 15 cards a day for $1.39, but they were all individual sales. I was making, let's say it's 18 cents after eBay fees and shipping, and then shipping supplies is roughly 10 cents is what I have it. I was making 8 cents per card to get that card out in the mail. That's not much considering the time it takes to list the card, find the card, source the inventory, package it up, take it to the post office. 8 cents is not a lot. As a bulk reseller, you make your money on bulk sales. Sales the 5, 10, 15 cards at a time. So recently I have risen my prices to $1.99 is my floor price for cheap bulk cards. However, I have bulk discounts. If they buy 2 cards, it's 5% off the order. If you buy 3 or more cards, it's 15% off the order. If you buy 4 or more cards, it's 20%. I'm also thinking about raising my 4 or more cards to 30% for $1.99, which is my floor, to $3. Most of those $1.99 to $3 cards I get for 5, 10 cents a piece, right? They're bulk purchases. They're not $3 cards that I'm listing for $3. It's, okay, this card was 50 cents, 75 cents, 5 cents, 1 cent, whatever that bulk lot purchase looks like, right? So I'm utilizing my resources within eBay's discounts platform of being able to focus more on bulk sales rather than individual sales. Because yes, I'm only making 70% off the card, and then with shipping fees and eBay fees, probably making about 50% value of what I have those cards listed for. However, when you look at it from a scale perspective, I could sell, let's say I could have 5 orders of 10 or more cards, or I could sell 30 individual cards for $1.39. I'm going to make significantly more money at that threshold of $1.99 than I would have at that $1.39, even though I'm selling less cards. So it's being able to determine what is your best pricing structure for your store. I mentioned at the start of this video that I dove into the eBay analytics side where I looked at my click-through rate, what was selling, my volume of sales, of how many sales had more than 3 cards attached to it, what was my average price per sale. Now, I'm going to caveat this, you don't want to rely fully on it. However, AI is great to utilize to sift through this data. Now, instead of me going through all of these data, I use ChatGPT prompts of, hey, Here's the Excel spreadsheet. This is what I'm looking to glean from this information. Please highlight. I then utilized the highlights, verified the data, all of those pieces, right? To ensure that I wasn't just throwing darts at a board, that I was utilizing an actual strategy. That has helped me. Now, mind you, I still sell multitude of cards for $1.99, $2.50 that are individual card sales. And that's okay. I'm still seeing that 30-cent increase from where I was previously, so it makes a little more sense, and they're not as frequent. I have more bulk sales now because I'm utilizing the 20% off. Again, I'm looking at moving to 30% because I think it's going to drive those 10, 15, 20 card sales, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the short-term profit on sitting on 10,000 cards and making 80% on the card. I would rather move the inventory fluidly, and be able to make the money that comes with it. What are your guys' opinions? What is your current store structure? Are you a believer of 99-cent floor cards? I've seen some folks do that have 20,000, 15,000 cards in their inventory. They're listing 99 cents to get filler orders. I don't know if I'm at that point yet. Maybe if I ever hit 30, 40,000 individual listings, I may look at doing that. But as of right now, I'm using the bulk discount that allows buyers who purchase multiple cards to get a discount on the order. I think that right now is my strategy moving forward when it comes to cheap cards. Now, I'm still running 5% off sales occasionally on larger tier cards. However, the buy X, pay Y, it does not apply for higher tier cards. Now, if you want to go and buy 3 or more cards at 70% on $200 cards, you let me know. I'll come buy it from you. I'm just kidding. When making any pricing decisions, make sure that it is a thoughtful decision rather than rushing into it. I know I made a joke about it, but you could see the damage you could do to your store if you had multiple $100 cards and you did buy 3, get 30% off. That's 70% on each card. That's going to hit you pretty hard very quickly, and you're not going to know what hit you. So make sure you are doing the analytical data that comes with it before you make any financial decisions and change any pricing or any pricing floors. And if this content was at all beneficial to you, I would encourage you, subscribe this channel. I continue to push content out daily as I continue to grow my YouTube channel and my store. As always, the shill at the end, my eBay link and affiliate links are in the description below. And as always, I am buying. If you are looking to just get rid of your bulk rather than list all of the cards individually, my link for TCG bulk is down below. My prices are set. However, if you want to have a deal offline where it's not on an app, we can discuss pricing. And just shoot me an email. My email is also in the description. I'd love to hear from you. As always, guys, thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.